All right. So today we're doing asymmetrical standing poses. All right. Our first one is our half moon pose. You want to bring your hands all the way up, deep breath in, and we're going to go to the right first. Stretch to the right. Your feet can be hip width distance apart. You want to breathe into your left side. You want to make sure you're not bent too far forward or too far back, okay? And to help with this, you may want to look up, and you don't have to be all the way over. You go as far as you can. Make sure you remember to breathe. If your feet need to be together, you can bring your feet together as well. Sometimes this helps you get a deeper stretch. If you need to cross one leg over the other, you can do this as well. That'll give you a deeper stretch. Bring it back to the center. Exhale. Deep breath in. Bring it up and go to the other side. Exhale. You always use your inhale to lift. Exhale to stretch. Remember to breathe. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, hands to side. Our next demonstration pose is our warrior one. All right, so with our warrior one, you want to make sure you bend that left leg. You want to go into lunge. You want to make sure this back leg is grounded, but you don't want to have it all the way facing forward. It should be at the top corner of your mat. All right, hips are forward, arms are up. Now you want to make sure you don't overextend. You want to soften your ribs. Back is straight. Arms are up, okay? And you bend forward. If your legs are too far apart, you want to make sure you can come as far as you can. You may need to, there you go. You may need to shorten your stance, or some people may need to make their stance a little longer. Whatever is comfortable for you, but always make sure your spine is straight. Always remember to breathe. All right, let's take that pose on the other side. All right, you want to lunge forward, have that leg there. Back, remember that's pointing towards the corner of your mat. Lunge forward. You can have it as short as you want or as long as you want. Arms up. Remember to tuck your belly. Soften your ribs. Deep breath. Remember, you don't want to overextend. Straighten your back. All right. Pose number 3 for today. It's kind of challenging, but it's in steps. So we will do our extended hand to big toe pose. So first step, you're gonna make sure you ground into that left leg. Shift your weight to that left leg. Raise your right knee. These 2 fingers, peace sign. Grab your big toe. Extend it straight out. Some people may choose to stay here, but if not, if you have the mobility, you can bring it out. Remember to breathe. You can also bring it out for more flexibility. And to come out of this pose, bring it back forward, bend, and back down. Kind of challenging, but it can be done. Now remember, I'm going to stretch it out a little bit. Now remember that there's always a more flexible side and always a more stronger side. So I'm going to attempt this on the other side. I'm going to shift my weight to my right side. Lift my left leg. Peace sign fingers. Grab that toe. You always want to find a focal point that's still, your drishti. Bring it out. Okay, let's try it again. Remember to breathe. And to come out of it, bring it back forward, bend, and down. Remember, it's a challenging pose, but it can be done. Our eagle pose, right? First, you want to start in chair. Some people can go here with chair. Some people can come here. It depends on your shoulder mobility. Okay, so let's start with our feet first. Take your right leg and cross it behind your left as far as you can go. Remember to keep that right ankle straight. Don't bend into the right ankle. Keep it straight. You can interlock your hands. Mine can't, so I'm just going to put them here. Now, you notice I have a block. With my block, I can put that there. In my eagle pose, I can touch my foot here. You don't want to overextend your knees or overextend your ankle to cause an injury. Okay? Let's take that on the other side. Chair pose. Right leg over this time. And I'm just going to cross my hands here. If you need to touch that leg down, touch it down. Ankle straight. Don't overextend your knee. Okay? Always remember to breathe. That was our fourth pose, eagle pose. All right, so let's talk about our triangle pose. Our triangle pose, you're going to get a nice stretch back here, but we don't want to overextend it and have an injury because we still have to work, okay? So you want to make sure you're at an angle with your feet. Both feet are facing the same. You're going to use the hinge at the hips, okay? Make sure you have your block handy. You can hinge forward. Now this may be all you're able to do, straight out. If you don't have that shoulder mobility, hands on hips, micro bend in the front knee if you need to. If this is all you can do, this is all you can do. Hands can be at your legs as well. If you can come all the way down to the ground, you can come all the way down. If your hand needs to be on a block, you can have your block in 3 positions. You can have it high up, medium, or low. You want to take a bind, you can put your hands behind here, but just remember, no overstretching. Micro bend in the knee if you need to. All right? And when you want to come up out of this, you want to put your hands on your block and slowly raise up. All right? So let's take that triangle pyramid. Let's take that pyramid on the other side. I have my block. So you want to have your legs at a slight angle. Both are facing the top of your mat, okay? I'll put that down there. Hands on your hip. Hinge forward as far as you can go. Remember to breathe. You can bring those arms forward, head straight ahead, the crown of your head straight ahead. Deep breath. If you can't have your arms out, hands on your hip. You want to take it a little further, hinge forward. All right, hands can come down. Micro bend in the knees. Remember, take a block here if you need it. Block in 3 different positions, high, medium, or low. Now to come out of this, more challenging, you can put your hands on your hips and hinge up, or if mobility doesn't allow, hands on your block and lift up that way.